Hello YouTube, DroidFreak here, and welcome to Scrolls, the other game by Mojang. In case you don't know, Mojang are the people who made Minecraft, and this is another game that they made. It's basically like a trading card game, except better. Let me jump and do some gameplay to show you real quick. And then I can explain how the game works. Well, first of all, let me explain that there are 4 types of cards. There's energy, growth, order, and decay. I play energy most of the time because, I mean, that's the deck that I started off with, and that's the deck that I purchased the most cards for. So this is an energy deck, the one that I'm playing. And we'll get to see what deck the enemy plays with. I have 2 Gravelock Elders to start off with. Those guys can be good. Except they cost 5 energy to play, so it'll be a while before I can play them. So the way that you cast cards in Scrolls is by using resources to cast them. Aha! It's another energy deck. This will be fun. Nice mirror match. I'm going to sack my Thunder Surge for energy. Basically, the way that you gain the resources you need to cast cards is every turn you get to sacrifice 1 card for either resources or for cards. Scrolls, they call them. They're cards. Anyways, Ether Pump is nice. I'm going to lay down my Hellsplitter Mortar just to get something on the field. And we'll progress from there. But every turn you get to sacrifice 1 card for either resources, which in this case is energy, or for scrolls. So let me try and lay down this clock library and see if it'll stay alive. So you need the resources to lay cards, and you need cards to have cards to lay. So that's how you need to basically find a balance between sacrificing for resources so that you can lay your cards, and sacrificing for cards so that you have cards to lay. That's basically how that works. So at the beginning of the game, then you're obviously sacrificing for resources because you don't have any. But later on in the game, you can sacrifice for cards more. He's laying down a lot of guys. A lot of guys. I'm going to sacrifice the Scatter Gunner. Lay down like a charge gun. Oh man, he's got some heavy artillery going on there. But the whole goal of this little standoff here, from my point of view, is to keep this clock library alive. Keeping this Gravelock Elder alive would be nice, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. The clock library, when it goes off, gives me 3 scrolls, 3 cards. So it is a big help in helping me get started in the game. I can lay down another Gravelock Elder, who can take another couple hits. A little weird to use those guys as walls, because they are pretty good units, but I don't really have any alternative, and they do have a lot of health, so that's the idea here. Just keep the clock library alive until its countdown reaches 0. Right now. And I get plenty of cards. Now, to keep this guy alive, I'm going to lay an Automata Forge in the front row. A little bit weird because that is a decent card, but again, I'm trying to keep my Elder alive. I find myself doing that a lot in this game, just playing units in order to keep other units alive. That's something that you don't get in a usual trading card game, but in this game you have this playing field where you can spatially arrange your units and put your important units in the back and your units that you don't care about as much right now in the front. I'm going to use concentrate fire on this guy so he shoots twice. So he will take out both of these guys, and this guy will take out that. And then we will be rather back to square one, except I'm going to lay a scattergunner behind this guy. Bombard will be a useful spell to have. Solemn Giants are good, but I don't need one yet. Hopefully he'll come up again later in the game, or even if he doesn't, it's not a huge loss, because to effectively use a Solemn Giant you need a lot of resources. And I just don't have enough yet. Yeah, he's gonna take out this thing, no doubt about it. Nope, forgot my scattergunner too. Rude. Yeah, it's no biggie. I don't have much in the way of units. Oh, there's a good one. Gravelock Outcast. And I'm going to put the charge coil in the back. And I might supercharge it eventually, but I don't have the cards to do that right now, so proceed. The enemy has one more energy than me. Placed a wall over there. Ah, Siege Cracker. the interesting thing about playing a mirror match against the same type of deck as you is that you, like, know the cards and stuff. Oh. Supercharge will do nothing against that guy. Desperation, that's what I need. Give this guy a nice beefy attack so he can take out this cannon. This scattergunner will still take out my... Why did I do that? Well, the scattergunner is going to take out that guy now. I don't know what I'm doing. But that could be good. If this guy stays alive, I can use Corrode and Magma Pack to basically take out an idol in one turn. He's not going to expect that from this guy. Because Corrode makes your unit deal double damage to an idol. Magma Pack gives it double attack. So that'll bring this guy's attack against idols up to 12. Which will not be expected in the slightest. So cast those two on that guy. That guy is super duper beefed up against idols, though he will die after this turn from Magma Pack. That's a price that I'm willing to pay for this guy. Oh, his attack was reduced because the Elder died. Oh well. We still dealt quite a bit of damage to that idol. Which is the goal of this game, by the way, is to destroy 3 of the enemy idols. This guy is going to deal quite a bit of damage to my idol, because that's what he does. Siege Cracker deals additional damage to an idol when it hits it. So it's basically an extra anti-idol guy. I can burn someone. Who do I want to burn? I'll burn you. Now I have a Siege Cracker. This guy is still going to die. Although if I lay Bombard, then I can make him take out that guy before he dies. He's gonna take out that guy. Then he's gonna die next turn. still want to take out that guy. The siege cracker. Of course. And I want to lay down my own siege cracker so I can, you know, deal some extra damage there. Ooh. Iron Ogre. That's a beefy unit there. Supercharged. Not a good candidate for that right now. I have 2 siege crackers. You know what? Throw them down. Make them freak out. You better freak out. I'm just throwing down units now. I don't even care. This is basically a bomb waiting to go off right here. I mean, this guy is basically a guided missile. He attacks once and then dies. And these guys deal extra damage to idols. So they're just going to do... they're just gonna wreck stuff. That row right there. If he tries to move this guy to block that attack, then I can use my copper auto to deal him some damage. Though it looks like he might be... oh, took out my charge coil. Things are relatively even right now. He has more guys on the board. And he has one more idle kill than me. And he's moving those guys over to stop my siege crackers. But no, you cannot stop the siege. I'm gonna throw a clock library there. Because none of these things over here are gonna do anything to the clock library. Now, if he doesn't stop these siege crackers, they're going to take out the idol this turn, because they each deal 6 damage to an idol. Well, there you go. He's trying to stop them. Although, if he doesn't block this row, then I can just move them over and take out that idol. Doesn't he didn't block that row. I don't know why. But bam. Thunder Surge takes out some of those guys. And that idol is dead. Dead bro. Now I have a pretty hefty advantage on the idle kills, though that guy's probably going to take out an idol this turn. If he has any... I guess the only thing would be like either a really beefy... yeah, he's just going to try and take out an idol soon. Doesn't look like he can do it this turn. I will attempt to stop that with proximity charge, which will... Metal Wonder is nice, but you know what, I'm gonna sack it. Now, if he has Concentrate Fire, then that guy can take out an idol. I wouldn't put it past him to have Concentrate Fire. Yep. Knew it. I've used that trick many times myself. Put Concentrate Fire on a cannon auto, and that's a one-hit idle kill. Or one turn. Because Concentrate Fire makes them attack twice, basically. And that guy's gonna play Minesweeper. Just take out that proximity charge, because otherwise that proximity charge would take out this guy. Nope. Didn't like my Dust Runner? I take it. Well then. Things are not looking too good at the moment. He has taken out 2 of my idols. That one is down to 3 health. So basically next time this guy attacks, bad news bears. I can lay machine chant. Machine chant will let me deal some damage to someone. I'm gonna deal damage to that guy. And I can take out that idol because he hasn't defended it. And I'll sacrifice blind rage. No, I want blind rage. I should have used blind rage right there. Concentrate fire. Oh, and my clock library is about to go off. He hasn't done anything about that. Ha! Things might not be as bad as they look. They look pretty bad, not gonna lie. He's got this guy out here, which could probably take out that idol if he has another concentrate fire. He has this guy, who's just gonna barrel straight through the middle. If he has an iron whip, he could end it this turn by whipping that guy. Hopefully he doesn't look like he does. He might have something up his sleeve. It looks like he's... Ooh, another cannon auto. This is just bad news all around. I need a Thunder Surge. That's what I need. Thunder Surge would be nice. Hit... What? He just placed a wall in the back row. I don't even... Oh, well I didn't get a Thunder Surge. Go figure. I got a cannon automaton. That guy is a nice beefy wall. So put these guys as the front line of defense. Burn that guy, because he's a big deal. I can still sacrifice. I can lay a copper automaton and a scattergunner just to absorb the impact of the enemy attacks. I want to keep those concentrate fires. Those could prove very useful. Middle Wonder probably not so much at this point. And I have a great big hand of cards, so I can do a lot of things to make this end up well. Hopefully. Now if he's smart, he'll send this guy over here to take out the proximity charge. And... Nope. No. He intends to take out that idol. There. Oh. Ooh hoo hoo. But do you have concentrate fire? I don't think so. He intends to take it out over 2 turns, I think. Yeah, he's gonna move that guy over there next turn. Luckily, I have my own cannon automaton. Well, I can move these guys over. Put a cannon here. I want to keep the concentrate fires. I'll put another scattergunner somewhere. Here. Yes. What I'm thinking of doing is if I lay these 2 concentrate fires on a ranged unit like the scattergunner or the cannon auto, I might be able to punch right through his blockade and take out this idol. That's the concept here. Though this guy is sort of throwing a kink in the works because he has a defense of 5. If I want to actually take out the idol, then it would have to be with this guy, and there would have to be only one of these guys between. Ah, I need to burn the scattergunner. Concentrate fire. Oh, yeah. That idol's dead. GG. Yep. That didn't come out right. GG. So that was a pretty close match, but I ended up losing that. But that is basically how gameplay goes in Scrolls. Oh, it conveniently tells me how long that was. That was like 20 minutes? Okay, so I think I can spend a little more time on this game, on this video, I should say. Let me go into Deck Builder, and I can show you how my deck works. As I said, there are 4 different types of cards. There's Order, which is this type of card here. There's Energy, which I have the most of by far, because a lot of what I've bought are just regular, or just single energy scrolls. So I have lots of energy scrolls. There's Growth, which I have a fair amount of. And there's Decay. Now the ones that I don't have, the non-energy ones, I only get from scroll packs, so I have a roughly even amount of those. But yeah, basically the 4 different decks. Order focuses on basically strategy and coordination. It has a bunch of soldier type units. This guy is actually one of the most strategic units that they have. Oh, what did I do there? This guy, the crossbowman, only costs 1 order to play, and it's a common card, but it's pretty good card. It just has a low count now. So that's a lot of what they use to deal damage, actually. Sometimes. There's this card, Imperial Resources, which basically does a whole lot of good things for you. Though it costs a lot to play. It costs 7 order to play. But yeah, Order is like the strategy type deck. Energy, in a word, would be chaos. Because, I mean, it has all sorts of units that just do crazy things. And it has lots of structures to it. Growth has a lot of creatures and a lot of cards that buff creatures. So Growth decks will put a lot of creatures out of the board, and they'll have spells and enchantments that make their creatures stronger. Decay thrives off of death, basically. It is basically the evil death themed deck. So it has cards like this one, which get buffed whenever a creature dies next to them. They have debuffs, which decrease enemy attacks and so on. This is a debuff, which decreases the attack of everyone in the same row. This one is a wall that gains 2 health whenever something next to it dies. This one enchants a creature to deal damage to that creature's idol, so you use that on enemy creatures, basically. There's... what else? Where are my Loyal Darklings? These are actually really useful cards. When Loyal Darkling is destroyed, it deals 2 damage to the idol on the same row. So they can deal direct damage through enemies, basically. And there's nothing that you can do to stop it, because killing them makes the damage happen. This guy, whenever he kills an enemy, he is fully healed, and he has some big stats. So that guy is a very good general use unit. This guy kills a creature whenever it's attacked, so he can take out some really buffed up creatures. This just deals extra damage to idols. This is useful for an energy decay deck, because it increases energy. I haven't tried that card out yet, I don't think. I usually play straight energy. I've been experimenting a lot with combo decks recently, but my main deck is straight energy. So this is the deck that I use most of the time. It's been on the screen for a long time, so you should be able to see what's in it. And I'll probably be playing with this deck in future episodes of Scrolls, if I end up posting any. I don't know if I'll post future episodes of this. By the way, guys, I'm sorry I didn't post any videos, like, last weekend and stuff. You know, Thanksgiving happened. I was pretty busy. I'm gonna be pretty busy over the next few weeks, too, because there's this thing called finals that happens near the end of the semester. It's kind of a big deal. Also, like, term paper type stuff, so yeah, I have a lot of work to be done over the next few weeks, so video pace might be a little bit slower than usual, unfortunately. But I do have a pretty sweet Freakcraft episode coming up, like, right this weekend, hopefully. Maybe as soon as the day after this comes out. So, look forward to that. And I think that's about it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.